So guys, where is the summer update in Murder Mystery 2? Like, this is a genuine question. Where is it? Because we are now in mid-July at this point, and lots of people have been out of school for the summer for over a month at this point. But we are still not in the summer season in Murder Mystery 2. Like, I've joked about the summer update not being out in a few videos now, but now it's starting to get a little bit concerning on why the update isn't out, especially seeing how the previous summer updates came out in early July. But we are now way past that, and we are still not in the summer update. Like, did this update get canceled, or like, what is going on? Well, thankfully, I actually got an explanation of why this summer update is not out yet, sent by a tester on my newest live stream. But we also have some more MM2 news, like JD going live and potentially hinting something for this update, and a few very important testers entering the testing server lately. So yeah, like I said, I recently did a live stream called Where is MM2 Summer? And I really like doing live streams waiting for the MM2 update, because a lot of the time, Murder Mystery 2 team members or testers end up joining the stream and answering some questions about the update, and sometimes even leaking important information about the update. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but I'm very good friends with MM2 tester Broly CD. He's in most of my live streams at this point where we play Murder Mystery 2 waiting for the update. But you know, I decided to ask him on why the update's not out yet and what's taking so long for the update. I wasn't sure if he was going to answer this question because, of course, a lot of the MM2 news and update information that he knows is confidential, and he's just like not allowed to leak it, right? Because he's a tester. And I'm pretty sure Bree literally showed off in one of his recent videos a message that Nicholas sent saying, like, if you leak or reveal anything for the update, you'll be banned from all of Murder Mystery 2. So I wasn't sure how much information I was gonna get, but thankfully Broly did give a response on why Nicholas might be taking so long to release this update. And why don't I show off a clip of what he said right now?
So from what I heard, and I think that Primarchs actually spoke about this before, but I think the main reason is just MM2's code is so outdated, so it takes Nick a lot of time to like add new stuff because it can conflict with all the other stuff, like the older code. From what I can tell, that's the main reason why it's taking longer to add new stuff, and that's honestly the main reason.
So yeah, basically, long story short, MM2 is a very old game, so it takes a long time to code because a lot of the code in the game is very old, so it's a little bit harder for Nicholas to code it. And obviously, Nicholas did confirm that this is going to be a big main update in Murder Mystery 2. And Broly even confirmed a while ago that this is probably going to be the best update we've seen in years, so this most likely means it's going to be a huge update. An update to this big is going to take a long time to code. But something confused me about how the code is outdated in Murder Mystery 2. Because for those who don't know, when the summer update last year came out, Nicholas said that a lot of the internal MM2 code was updated to allow us to start making bigger and better updates, which kind of made a lot of people believe that all of the code in Murder Mystery 2 is now more modern and is able to be worked on a lot more fluently by the MM2 team. And it seemed like Nicholas was being legit when he said this, because a lot of quality of life features came out shortly after the summer update, like duels mode coming out for private servers, the server updated sign being fixed, I mean, there was some other, like, chroma lag being fixed as well. So if Nicholas has spent all this time for like multiple years fixing the code, how is it still outdated and it's taking Nicholas a long time to like work on this outdated code, even though he said multiple times that he's updated it? I mean, there's a chance like maybe Nicholas updated some of the code, but not all of it. I don't know. That is kind of annoying because like Nicholas did say like this is gonna help him make bigger and better updates, which, I mean, this summer update is probably going to be a bigger and better update, but I was hoping it wouldn't take him this long to release it, you know? Like, we are in mid-July and it's still not out. So in another clip, Broly did say that like he's just a tester, he doesn't know everything in the update. Like, obviously he knows more than us, but like he's not like a main MM2 developer. He doesn't work on the game, he just tests it.
I just want to mention that what I said about the update taking longer isn't like 100% guaranteed truth. That's what I picked up just being associated with it. Take what I say with a grain of salt, because I don't know 100% because I'm not a developer. Yeah. So I don't deal with that aspect of MM2. So
he's very limited on the knowledge he knows about like the information about these updates. I feel like the only people that know everything about this update is like Nicholas obviously knows everything. Zyleek and I don't have a use know most of the stuff in the update, and I think the same as Dylan and Joven, right? I think those are the only people that know just about everything. When it comes to like the testers, they don't know everything. So just take this with a grain of salt. But guys, just the other day, JD did a brand new live stream called Summer Vibe. JD just went live the other day and people started to freak out, because most of the time when JD goes live, that usually means an update is about to come out. Either that or the update is already out. Like, if you go back to the update from last year, JD went live right before the Halloween update. They went live right before the summer update. They went live right before the Easter update. For the last few updates, JD didn't do quite that. Like, they did a premiere for their Christmas update video, and they They did go live for the Easter update, but it was after the update came out, so. But you know, typically, JD goes live right before the update, so when people saw a stream called Summer Vibes, people started to freak out, but unfortunately, Dylan did say that this was not an update live stream.
I know us going live usually means an update, but I wanted to do this because I want to live stream more, but I also didn't want to prank everyone and like clickbait that hard about there being a summer update.
But that doesn't mean there was no information about this update in the stream, because Dylan did say that one of the props he puts up in his setup may or may not be a hint or a leak to the update.
There may or may not be update leaks or hints in the items that I'm setting up.
Which means it's possible that something he put up in the setup is actually hinting towards something that's going to be coming out soon. So let's get a quick rundown. This is what Dylan's setup looked like when the live stream started, and this is what it looked like after. There's a few minor changes in the background, like a sun being there, some ice cream things, like some palm tree, Dylan plushie wearing scuba gear, a beach ball, and even some pool noodles in the back. Here's a full list of everything that was added to JD's setup. I gotta give a shout out to Doge over in my Discord server, which by the way, go join my Discord server, as we talk about news there all the time. But there was a lot of changes, like a water gun, tiki torch, frisbee, ice cream. You guys can read the full list of things if you guys really want to. But there's a chance that one of these items on this list is actually a leak to the update. We don't know which one though, so kind of have to make our own guesses. Something I'd really like to see is a pool noodle related item, and there was a couple pool noodles in Dylan's setup. Maybe you could see like a pool noodle toy, or maybe even like a pool noodle godly knife as like a joke knife, very similar to like the turkey knife, right? But I can also see stuff like a frisbee toy, like a tiki torch toy. Obviously there's a lot of different ideas, and I mean Dylan even said that one of these might not even be a hint, and maybe Dylan's just trolling. Dylan, you make this so hard for me. Like, is there hints in this stream or not? I don't know. Maybe we're just making all these guesses for no reason, but he did say there might be a hint. So I do think it is important for us to leave our theories of what might be in the update, just judging from this stream alone. But be sure to let me know in the comment section, out of everything on this list, what do you guys think is actually going to be coming in the update? But guys, there's been a little bit of testing going on. Not like a whole lot of testing, but we have seen a couple testers in the testing server, and some of the testers that decided to join actually has me very intrigued. Like for one, a couple days ago, we saw pre-marks in the testing server, and the reason why we think this is important is because pre-marks said in a Murder Mystery 2 game one time, when you see me in the testing server, you'll know it's time. Which basically means if pre-marks is in the testing server, that means that the update is almost ready to release. And we just saw pre-marks in testing, so that should mean the update is very, very close, I would like to assume. And I'm hoping that we can actually see this update in a couple days. We also saw Joven in the testing server just a couple days ago, and it is usually very important whenever we see JD in the testing server, because they only really go in there when they're making a video or when they're testing something very important. We do know that Joven probably has some involvement in this update since his office game got an update last week, and it is very likely that Joven's gonna be making summer decorations for the map, so that probably means Joven is testing out the summer decorations that he made. Or you know, maybe Joven was just curious and he just wanted to see what was in the testing server, but he doesn't usually do that, so part of me wants to believe he's testing something important. But yeah guys, please let me know in the comment section, when do you guys think the summer update is coming out? Do y'all think this update got canceled, or like what's going on? I mean, the MM2 team has confirmed that the update is not canceled, and I don't know why it would be canceled after I Don't Have a Use and Zyleek have put teasers over on Twitter, and Nicholas even confirmed that a summer update is coming. I think it's way too late to cancel it now, especially seeing that the update is probably just about done, and all that needs to be done is like bug fixes at this point. Yeah guys, that's about it to this video, so I'm gonna end it off here. So until next time, goodbye.